fives won the toss and chose to react, so they could choose that. Augie got a serve. Let's play pickleball. House firing away to get this rolling.
1-0.
Dink in the middle better than that, dude.
It's scary sometimes.
Just a little shuffle and good night. You're gonna have Ryan Harwood, the GM, and the players and the fans coaching and harping and cheering.
Head out, point 2.
Two forehands in the middle is supposed to be good, Roscoe.
Unless both of you guys hit the same shot.
Little clankaroo there, didn't work out. There's the power of that two-handed backhand of Howells.
4-2.
Just deep for Zane as he had a great look at two-handed backhand rope down the middle.
Point.
And 2 visits to the freebie factory. We're tied at 4.
4-4.
I know Will Howells and J-Dub do train a lot as they live nearby.
Awesome third, forces the pop-up. What is familiarity? Is that good or bad?
I think he can go both ways.
6-4.
But overall, I think it brings the levels together.
Head out, point 5.
For instance, if one player is a lot better than the other, but they know each other's game, I think it comes
5-6.
a little bit together in the scale.
What a dig. Oh no, and it pays off. Make him hit one more shot.
We got George Johnson chirping on the bench.
Will Howell's happy to jump into the chirp fest.
7-6.
Will definitely using the higher cost rule.
Oh yeah.
In MLP.
So much different.
8-6.
There's a good look at Ryan Harwood. And errors galore over these last 3 rallies, and 9-6 for the 5s.
Couple too many errors here from both teams.
7-9. Side out, point 10.
Just chaotic here so far, Roscoe, but here we go. They're going to start counting here in a second. Be ready. They don't go above 5 though, so you can count on one hand.
Yeah. Seeing a lot of drives from Howells to start. New Jersey 5s are playing very aggressive. rare misses from Augie here. Usually a very stable,
Yes.
consistent player. Again, we talked about the calibration
12-7.
coming on center court here in Utah where there's altitude.
Return on the line. Zane's even looking over at the bench. Was that in or not? Very close.
8-12.
Oh no, and then just a no bounce on the serve. So what could have been a 13-7 switch, it's 12-9 now, and they're still going, are the Flash.
9-12.
Augie all over that as well. So look at this, nice run before the end switch.
10-12.
And it just keeps rolling, and that's why this is millimeters. If that returns deep, 13-7, we're switching
11-12.
ends. First structured point goes to Dallas. We're tied at 12, so this will be the last rally before we switch. And out of nowhere, the Flash could actually switch with the lead. St. Navratil's asking for a change of the ball, and both teams have to agree to that.
We're good.
Seems like the Flash were using the middle there, trying to find House's forehand. I think a smart play. Augie stepping it up with the energy here. Wow.
And that stays in, and what a rampage by the Flash comparison. And you saw the graphic show you that the
13-12.
fives indeed have not lost all year, 100% in that match win percentage. And finally stop the bleeding and get this tied up at 13.
13-13.
Oof.
Wow.
Timeout point 14.
Crazy hands right there.
I think Augie Guz on the right team, the Flash.
Yes.
$14-13. Point.
So the 12-7 fives lead seems like an
15-13.
eternity ago.
8-1 lead. The Flash.
J-Dub absolutely tattoos Zane Navratil. And this is the key for the Flash. They like to get the guys out there first, get that energy going, and if they smell blood in the water, it is ugly, and that is what they're smelling, clown blood right now, 16-13.
Timeout point 14.
Good job from Navratil.
Got to get those drops down.
14-16.
Oh my, foot fault. I don't even know if he knows that.
He has no idea.
I don't think he knows that there was a foot fault here.
Oh, this is it's a close one right there.
I don't know if they're going to challenge this or not.
I think it's worth a challenge.
I do too. So they are going to challenge.
After video review, the referee's fault call stands. New Jersey Fives loses 1 free video challenge. They have 2 remaining. Dallas Flash, you have 3 free video challenges remaining. We will resume play at 17-14.
Edge of the shoe? Don't know.
Time in.
That was rare.
Don't know about that
17-14.
Wow. There's that flash of the hands you mentioned earlier from Augie Guh, because that was absolutely rope, no disguise from Hausen. Guh was ready.
Side out point 15. (15-18). Side out point 19.
Yeah, the roll thirds have been high for the vast majority of the players here so far today. And that's just not the view you want to see. How he got the first one down was remarkable.
I mean, that's like a leg just swinging.
I mean, good night. 180s in a match that you'll see.
2015.
2015 after it being 12-7 the other way. What defense? We're still playing. Can they get it? Oh, man. And then the chance to get it on the ground does not make it over. Tremendous D from Navratil.
21-15.
Crazy point right there. Looks like J-Dub gets stuck.
Had something to say after that one.
Yeah, a little bit of a stare down and a head nod there.
Yeah, when a player walks back to the
16-21.
line to serve without turning around, it's entertaining. Doesn't get that. So guess who's screaming back? That's Georgia you hear.
Yeah. J-Dub does it just, you know, the inside.
Yes. And with that, Franklin paddle.
22-16.
That's pretty good right there from Will Houses. Augie Guh thought he had him caught.
Quick hands. Will doing a very good job on the forehand counters, holding that middle speed up down from J-Dub.
17-22.
Miscommunication, they get out of it. I can't believe that ball bounced with 2 forehands in the middle, but George is loving every minute of this, and the rampage for the Flash continues as Augie pulls the trigger off the bounce.
23-17.
There's Georgia Cam for you. Uh-oh.
Right out point 18.
Yeah, I think Georgia is more fired up than both Augie and J-Dub combined.
Yeah, so I love, let's maintain a Georgia cam here for the duration.
18-23.
Just cannot try to poke that through the middle. I mean, J-Dub's like, are you kidding me right now? There's no way that's going to work.
Yeah, I think Howes is out of options. He's gone line there at Augie and hasn't had success. And there he pulls it a little middle, but
24-18.
J-Dub, not someone you want to speed up at.
No, game point for the Flash. And they close it in emphatic fashion.
All land in the kitchen, which is something that, you know, a lot of tennis players look at and just say, how is she doing it?
So here we go, ladies on center, let's play pickleball. Georgia back through the middle, and the last time these teams played, Mari Humberg wildly won the cross-court dink battle with Tyra.
1-0.
Get out of here.
Look at that angle. It's unreal. Tyra runs into the sideboards, I swear, once a tournament, her hustle, and she gets there. She runs out of real estate sometimes. Depends on the width of center court.
The defense queen.
Good to go.
1-1.
Board appears to be good to go as well. Surprised by the hand speed of Georgia in front of her there.
I think if you're training with J-Dub every day, your hands are just going to get lightning fast. I don't know if that's exactly how it works.
That's how it works, because she thought her hands weren't any good because she practiced with her brother, and then she played other people and went, oh, yeah, I'm plenty good enough.
Timeout, point 2.
Shout out to Julie Johnson,
2-2.
front runner of this team.
Yes. Yeah. Great coaches on this court right here. So Tyra early winning the cross court, and there's a good look at Julie, and Ed Chow got all sorts of dignitaries in that shot right there.
You got Jared Paul and H.
3-2.
Johnson in the back.
What a serve from Tyra.
Point.
I do think the slice return is actually very effective in this atmosphere
4-2.
because the drive is a little tougher. Most people drive off a slice third rather than drop because the drop is always tough in that spin. We'll see how it works out here. So one thing I was talking about the technique of Annalie is how she's able to take that full swing, even on her drop, so you can't tell if it looks like a drive, if it looks like a drop.
Carve. So that's what the match in Michigan looked like, just absolute filth on the carving from Humberg.
4-5.
Tyra struggled a bit with that. So to get one out of the air, Tyra.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's going to be hard for her to go against that slice because if she dinks down the line, well, she's thinking of Annalie Waters. The middle dink could be a very, very smart play for Tyra here.
5-6.
Shallow to the net, and here we go. good cheerleader, Ryan Harwood.
Point.
And they love when you get it going and you get a missed return after it.
7-6.
That's part of Major League Pickleball.
Point.
I don't know if that serve was in. Tyra looks at the bench and says yes. So 2
8-6.
consecutive missed returns. Wow. Now a missed volley. You only get 1 timeout per game here, so you have to be very judicious in MLP. Or the rare high third from Anna Lee will help you. Anna Lee just said to Maury, I'm going to drive that, so we'll keep an eye on that. Look at the paddle positioning to cut that return. Way too high on the dink, and Tyra survived somehow, Roscoe.
That's what makes Tyra special. She's able to get balls back that you just don't think are possible.
Timeout, point 10.
Again, we talked about how driving that third, especially in this altitude, can be very tough.
Sick.
I need that shot in my arsenal. That is
slap, flat, angled,
9-10.
winner, clean past Anna Lee.
Timeout, point 11.
Cannot follow that brilliance up with a missed serve wide.
11-9.
Terrific hands from Tyra there as Anna Lee got a full cut at that 2-8.
10-11.
Just an onslaught from the flash. George is jumping around. Tyra's hands are on point. We're tied at 11.
oh no, and
again.
Timeout, point 12.
All right, so we're going to keep an eye on this because we have seen this come up. Connor Garnett had a weekend to forget with his serve.
Yeah.
Oh my. Georgia doesn't care if AL switched.
Georgia's playing so solid right now. Her hands, her counters.
12-12. Timeout, point 13.
So the
James
fives
13-12.
do take the, I love it. Oh no.
Point.
That ball's gonna end up in Park City there, Tyra, but couldn't get the paddle out of the way.
I think that one was going over the fence.
Beautiful one-handed backhand. Anna Lee Waters couldn't get that ball on the ground.
Thirteen, 14.
I mean, just absurd angle. Tyra's like, I would have had it, yeah, but not on this court you wouldn't have. So that's smart use of that just ridiculous get out your protractor angle. Look at that thing.
I think if I'm the Dallas Flash team right now, I'm telling Tyra not to drive that third. She just hasn't had success with it. Mix in some drops, get to the kitchen.
Point.
And there's the pressure of Anna Lee Waters right there, just lurking in the middle.
16, 13. point 14. (14-16).
What a smart shot. Tyra took off for the angle, and Mari went right back through the middle.
Yeah.
17-14.
Oh, man.
Point.
Tyra again. Other than Utah's own Elise Jones, she is somebody that gets on the ground more than just about anybody, but no room to get that up and over.
18-14.
Beautiful job by Tyra again. Close that rally to the outside. Smart.
A couple crazy gets there from Annalee, though.
Hit a full pirouette on the one.
Yeah.
15-18.
Always making you hit one more ball here.
Side out point 19.
So now if you know you're kind of getting eaten alive on the drives, you go to the drop, but it's not a confident drop.
19-15.
Yeah, the slice is a tough play to drop off of.
Point.
Tyra's having a little bit of trouble from behind the baseline right now.
20-15.
Again, that calibration.
Side out point 16.
And Annalee has not been sharp on thirds and fifths here either, and they still have a nice lead.
Yeah, it's not easy here. Again, with the altitude,
16-20.
we're indoors. It's a different play.
Side out point 21.
Perfect control from
21-16.
Annalee there.
Side out point 17.
So we have not heard a lot from Georgia because she has been isolated out of this particular
100%.
matchup.
We'll see if they can get a
17-21.
third on the ground here and get to the kitchen.
Side out point 22.
The third was fabulous.
Yeah. I think that's the play. They need to establish
22-17.
themselves on the kitchen line and win the point from there.
Side out point 18. (18-22).
Just can't get there in time. Unbelievable lateral quickness, but the roll of that backhand is too much.
23-18.
2 points from tying us up at one game apiece. And the Make Tyra Beat Us program is 1 point away from that not happening.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think they're isolating Tyra a little more here.
24-18.
Maybe it's because she was making a few more errors early on.
And that will do it. So the clown show is alive and well. The ladies do what they do. They win. So here we go.
Game three,
Chance for
target.
redemption for the Johnson duo.
0-0.
Can they get it done, or will it be the Humberg and Zane show again? Let's play pickleball.
Side out point
Sounds
1.
like it's always the Zane show. What are you talking about?
Zane and MLP is a different beast.
1-0.
Mari did that several times when they played in Michigan, and she is firing away at J-Dub again. Unbelievable.
2-0.
That flick is absolutely brutal.
Oh no.
Timeout, point 1.
Zane faked the ATP and went back in the middle and got a sitter and then just sort of lost his footing there.
Yeah. I will
1-2.
say, just from looking at this right now, it does look like a weird matchup for the Johnsons. Having Zane on the right.
Timeout, point
Mari's
3.
so solid on the left. She can keep J-Dub honest by keeping that slice cross court.
3-1.
Another heavy serve from Humberg. And just to be clear and reiterate what I said before the break, the Fives won the toss and got to react. So the Flash put the Johnsons out and the Fives said, we want the rematch. So that is what we got. Again, short angle flick roll from Humberg is a delight to watch, except for the 2 on the other side of the court.
4-2.
Wow.
Timeout, point 3.
That is sick.
He just sees it, and if it's going to travel just a little too deep, he is
3-4.
all over it.
Point.
Great serve from J-Dub. That's the other interesting thing. Usually in mixed, unless there's a lefty involved, you get guy serving to guy. But here we have the reverse of that. So we have gender challenge, and that's 2 missed returns in a row for the Fives. Cannot happen.
We've seen that a lot today.
That's another place, your footwork and the altitude,
5-4.
finding that height that you want on the serve.
Timeout, point
serve.
5.
I definitely think it's an altitude thing.
No doubt.
You just don't see this that often.
Plus altitude, plus indoors. So this thing is a
5-5.
rocket ship coming off these paddles.
Timeout, point 6. Six-5.
Nice lead from Zane there as J-Dub said, you know what, I'm not just interested in resetting. I'm going to just swing.
6-6.
I do think it's smart to hit out of those corners sometimes. That one going long. And how strong is that arm?
It's a joke, and the forearm is the big problem.
7-6. Timeout, point 7.
So very little structure in this match so far.
7-7.
Just off balance and backing up a little bit for Humberg there.
I like that speed up there from
8-7.
J-Dub. Testing the hands of Humberg.
Timeout, point 8.
Got
8-8.
no men in Utah here in the first mixed doubles. We'll have a lot of those in the
Timeout,
women.
point 9.
Georgia coming in hot, and just to be clear, everybody, there's no rule that every rally has to end in 10 seconds or less, but that's the way this match is going. It's crazy.
Side out, point 10.
J-Dub's got some gold chains on right now.
Well, when he wins, guess what?
10-9.
New one.
Really?
Yes. Going to 5. That's the most he'll wear. Had the jewelry conversation with the young man.
Wow.
That's it. So I love it.
11-9.
Just
Right out,
no rhythm
110.
at all here.
No.
And that plays in the 5's favor, because the longer J-Dub and Georgia look at a pretty even score,
10-11.
the memory of Michigan is there. She doesn't care. Again. And J-Dub sitting just enough middle where she gets it back to his left shoulder, and he can't get the paddle there. A rocket of a serve, but of course, deep.
12-11.
Wow.
Side out point 12.
Just absolute chaos here. We're going to switch ends after this rally no matter what.
12-12. Side out point 13.
And if you wanted
change
something
ends,
that sums up the
13-12.
first 25 rallies, that was it. To have you
Time
with
is
us, Roscoe Bellamy with me.
13-12.
I'm Dave Fleming, and Flash looking to add to their 1-point lead. Oh, instant challenge from Georgia
Side out, point 13.
after the ball was called.
You're maintaining your alcohol. After review, the out call stands. Dallas Flash loses 1 free video challenge. They have 2 remaining. New Jersey Fives, you also have 2 free video challenges remaining. We will resume play at 13-13.
So here we go, tied at 13.
Time in. 13-13.
Oh no. And Zane was very careful with a couple opportunities there and chose placement over power. 14-13 Fives. What in the world was that behind the back save? But they got Roscoe ducking for cover here. What a rally. Zane Navratil, are you kidding me? We need to see that again, Truck. That was sensational.
14-14.
Speeds it up, and J-Dub says, get that out of here. Here's a look at the prior rally where Navratil's in all sorts of trouble.
15-14.
I mean, that was just outrageous. And so was that. Were the feet
Side out
clean?
point 15.
I mean, come on, Mari. I mean, you need to bring 7 protractors with you to a Mari Humberg match.
Is that the Mari Humberg signature right there?
Oh, without question. I mean, and it's unique because she gets it so violently on an angle.
So when you hit that shot, you have to yell Mari Humberg.
You have to at least yell Mari.
15-15.
Yeah.
Just a little respect. Zane was looking for that to bounce. The minute it didn't, he was in jail.
16-15.
Floated a couple through the middle that have been very effective. She's got to be careful. She gets J-Dub out wide, then she has that opening. So smart pickle.
We are seeing points slow down a little bit now.
Point 17.
Match started off super fast.
Yes.
People driving third, speeding up balls. Now we're finally slowing it down. Could be a scoreboard thing.
Again, Mari's going to keep slight. She doesn't care. She doesn't want to hear about the fact that the ball spins the same way if they try to hit topspin off it. Bend down and get that thing off the dirt. That's the thing she's making you do.
Side out point 18. (18-17).
Wow, so Zane pulls the trigger on the move through the middle, and he lived to tell about it, Roscoe.
It was a smart play. I mean, it shocks me how fast J-Dub can get his hands. I mean, they're the fastest hands in pickleball.
It's unreal, and Mari knows she's got to get him out of the middle to go there. Didn't do it there. And it's back and forth. No one winning a point on their serve. And Onisha Smith is having a detailed conversation with Ryan Harwood right now about her expectations.
19-18.
Beautiful hands battle, and Georgia Johnson is now chirping her way back to the line. They finally extend the lead, and by extend, it means just get it to 2.
Point.
That's going to trigger a timeout. So finally, a little separation for the flag to a title, and a season-long title. Right now, they're sitting pretty in the standings, but they want to beat the undefeated Fives.
It's so hard to drop off that slice from Humberg.
You got to get so low, and then the spin is right, but man, if you don't brush the ball the right way, it just gets all caught up on your paddle. But Mari returns the favor, unfortunately, and you do not want to be trading chances when you are down a couple at the wire. No.
22-19. Head out point 20.
I mean, gets it on the ground immediately.
Yeah.
20-22.
Can they do something with the ball? Oh, Zane goes for the off speed to try and get an error, doesn't.
Oh, I thought it worked there.
Point.
Oh, and Zane overrules Mari's call here.
He overturned himself. That's side out.
Or he overturned his own call.
Will Howell's on the bench saying it was out.
Let's see if we have a look at it here. Little conversation. Zane's like, "Can I challenge? You cannot challenge your own call here."
23-20.
So now George is like, what do I do? I tried to roll one of those nasty cuts, couldn't handle it. Tried to drive it, didn't handle it. gets out of the way and lets it go wide. So here is a game point and a revenge
24-21.
delivered point for the Flash. And that will do it. So the Flash do get revenge.
Game 4, time in.
Appreciate all our
0-0.
referees. Jim Ryan, her second here. So here we go. Let's play pickleball. And Annalie firing away to get things started. There's a good look at Onisha.
1-0.
So the only thing with Annalie, they did win the women's, but her thirds and fifths were not anywhere near her usual standard, and she throws the first one in the net here.
Point.
It's that calibration period. We talked about it. Coming off the bench, never easy.
2-1.
That's just pretty from Howells there.
Pretty from Howells, but set up from Annalie. She had that higher dead dink,
2-2.
and she did a nice fake. Looked like she was going to speed up there.
Head out, point 3. Three-two.
So when you feel the pressure to do a little too much, you do a little too much sometimes.
See from the fives bench there,
3-3.
kind of telling Will to angle those returns towards Tyra. Again, the fake. You see Annalie set up, drop her paddle head like she's going to speed up. Tyra sits back on her heels, and then she hits the dink. Very, very effective play.
Look at this engaged clown show of a sideline there.
Side out, point 4.
And Tyra, just easy power, great angle there. Howells can't do anything, got a paddle on it, but that doesn't matter.
4-4.
Doing too much again there. Sped it up right into the forehand of Howells.
5-4.
I love how they were able to get to the kitchen there, though. I think that's the key for them.
Oh my. Annalie thought that point was over. She's like, I got my perfect prescription. And Augie, unbelievable hands in the middle.
Point.
Now, if you're playing against Annalie Waters, the normal strategy is probably to avoid her. However, when you have Will Howells on the left and you're playing mixed doubles, you think their play should be to go to the left where Will Howells is?
It needs to be more even for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
6-6.
Especially with two forehands in the middle, so the patterns need to funnel the ball to the middle of the court if you're the Flash. So you talked about those PowerPoints and iPad drawings that they were working on. Well, that needs to be what's on the drawings for this one.
Yeah. Few airs here from Howells. See if we'll clean it up. We've seen the dinks go a little more towards Howells' backhand. However, he does have a great two-hander.
Yes.
8-6.
Just make him dink with it a little bit. It's certainly just a weapon when the ball is up or from the baseline. Okay, and now trying to find some energy are the 5s.
7-8.
And you want to talk about energy killer. There it is. Push-off call. Onisha on it. J-Dub just getting raucous over there.
Georgia Johnson loving that one. I will say Will Howells, one of the hardest overheads.
New Jersey 5s are challenging the referee's fault call. As the rally stands,
wow.
10-7.
And
after video review, the referee's foot fault call stands. New Jersey 5s lose another free video
so I'm trying to read Lee Waters' body language,
Dallas,
what she's telling her players right now.
2 free video challenges remaining.
It seems to be about body language.
10-7.
She's telling Annalie and Will they need to show energy right now. They have to be out there showing that they want it.
10-7.
Did he just flick that back in? He did. Oh, if they get out of this. He's not there, though. Unbelievable rally coming out of the challenge timeout.
Unbelievable point. How do you get that back?
Sick, but couldn't.
8-10.
Sort of lost his mind on the last one. Just reset that, and he would have been fine.
Point 11. (11-8). Timeout, point 9.
The 5's bench telling Will that's the spot.
It was the women's doubles match, as Georgia didn't see a lot of activity. Wow. Unbelievable defense of overheads there by the Flash, and the Flash mob saying, we want some of this, crowd. What a rally. And that's why I always take overheads before a match. Folks, do that at home. Warm up that arm. You're going to get a point like that. And here we go.
13-9. Timeout, point 10.
Interesting conversation. Ryan Harwood's asking, was I allowed to catch that? Because it technically wouldn't have landed yet. I mean, it's going to be 10 miles wide, but he didn't, because I think in his mind he's like, oh my gosh, what if I touch this? Am I like part of this? And now Annalie tries a 12-mile-an-hour serve that goes way deep.
14-10.
This is looking good for the Flash right now.
What a pull from Annalie Waters as Augie's taking a step. But there's what you talked about. That's almost a full swing, and it's easily in and not going very far.
Another missed serve from Howells here.
And earlier it was Tyra missed some serves, so she seems to have gotten that fixed. and gives it right back.
I do like that drop there from Tyra.
Yeah.
Over the drive, I think it's just
12-15.
a better way for them to win points.
What a move.
Right out
Yeah, and
point
this is as
15.
high a ball that you will see from Anna Leigh Waters from the baseline.
And you see the flash bench right now absolutely lighting up.
16-12.
Yeah, trust me, when they saw that this was their first match coming out of Michigan, they were thrilled.
Right out point 13.
We talked about at the beginning, just don't do too much.
I think Tyra needs to run in
14-16.
right after that drop, creating a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, the fives get their serve in, but again, Anna
Right out
Leigh
point
Waters
17.
just off.
Seventeen 13.
My gosh, here's Tyra into the video boards. It's unreal.
What is that, a third time?
That is. And the second point of the women's match she was in. I mean, she will not give up. And is plenty fast enough to track that down. That's a great shot by Anna Leigh as Will's been trying to smoke it through them. They just keep throwing it back up in the air.
14-17.
Wow.
Right out point 18.
Interesting shot selection from Howells there with the opponent at the line. That looked like a backhand passing shot in singles.
18-14.
Oh my goodness.
That's in. And you don't see Anna Leigh staring over at the bench and particularly Mama Lee there, but she is intensely looking over now.
19-14.
Definitely not happy right now.
Nice response from Howells there.
Tyra's still struggling to get that ball down. That's really the key for her right now. The ball does fly here. We have altitude.
15-19. Right out point 20.
Anna Leigh with the thirds as well.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I would be returning everything to AL Dub right
Yeah.
now.
20-15.
Oh. Okay.
Right out point 16.
Is it too little too late? Can they find it?
Right now, it's whoever can get the ball on the ground.
16-20.
It's been the theme of the morning and early afternoon here. Finally, not perfectly on the ground, but reaching at least, Roscoe.
17-20.
Wow.
Great hands from Tyra, but way too high on the third again.
I think that ball might have gone out as well.
She doesn't care. She wants that put away
21-17.
count on her roster. There's a great read from Augie Ga. And we are nearing, we mentioned, big week here for our host state of Utah. Boy,
Right out point 18.
surprised the ball went there, but they survived it.
Yep.
18-22.
just an absolute rocket launcher from Anna Lee. And look out, the lead is 3.
19-22.
The hammer house right there.
And Ed Chow's seen enough. Tyra's on the ground, and the lead is only 2. And now stuck on 17-14. We're at 20-22 right here. Wow, and they do indeed return to Howes, and Anna Lee had something cooking.
23-20.
They get it right back, but have to do something with the ball here.
Yeah.
Or else they will face a match point against. And again, way too high, and here we go. Flash, chance to get the first loss to the Clowns and a big statement win for themselves.
24-21.
So fast, says Will Howes. What a wild rally. We had a firefight where the floor was lava in the middle of it. And now there's actually a smile on Anna Lee's face down there. So
my heart is racing right now. That was a very, very stressful point. You could feel the tension in the players.
So 1 match point saved.
Now, where do you think this return's going?
Will Howes. Nuts, but they look like they'll get out of it. Oh my, nerves aplenty. Augie pulls the trigger.
I mean, you can feel it.
Yes.
23-24.
Just on the line on the return. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Now
match point. Match point number 2.
Is she going to drive or drop?
Depends on the depth of it. So how much does Augie's serve is not going to be a powerful thing here. Anna Lee's going to get to hit it where she wants. Yeah.
Go and drive.
Augie takes it, and a missed volley, and the flash. Get out the door. They win 25-23, and the Fives are undefeated no more. Redemption Thursday for the Dallas Flash. Welcome back, everybody, to the Vulcan MLP Salt Lake City by Margaritaville. The Dallas Flash win it 3-1. We don't need any stinking dream breaker here. What a win. Georgia and J.W. Johnson are standing by, and congrats, guys. What a win. And Georgia, I'll start with you. Revenge on your mind. You played them just a couple weeks ago. They got you in the mixed doubles. And what were you thinking about when you stepped on the court today to play that same team?
Just to play like we know how we can, and come out and make a statement in the mixed.
J-Dub, Roscoe here. For the people watching at home and in person, we want to know one thing. How do you get your hands so fast?
That's a secret, bro. I can't tell you that.
All right, give us a hint.
He trains with me.
Yeah, just training with a lot of people back home with super fast hands. Other than that, I practice off the wall quite a bit.
All right, there we go. So amateur players at home practice off the wall. There we go. So Georgia, These MLP formats are interesting. A team like the Fives have to play back-to-back here. You guys get a little time in between. I think a lot of the fans at home want to understand, how do you guys do that? What do you do in between, and have you already done some preparation knowing who you'd play today, or are you going to huddle up now and really focus on your next matchup?
Absolutely. We've game planned all of our days the right before, and we're probably going to grab some lunch and then warm up for our next match.
Well, that's a great job of avenging a loss in Michigan. Folks, the Flash Mob is alive and well here in Utah. Congrats, J-Dub and Georgia.